Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm so glad you're here today because we're going to talk about something really special: barns. Have you ever seen a barn before? Maybe you've seen one while driving in the countryside, or maybe you visited a farm with your family or friends. Barns are amazing buildings, and there's so much to learn about them. So, let's get started. A barn is a big building that you usually find on a farm. Barns are used for many different things, but most of all, they help farmers take care of their animals and their crops. When you think of a barn, you might picture a big, red building with a pointed roof and big doors. That's the classic barn look, but barns can come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Barns are very important on a farm. Without barns, it would be much harder for farmers to keep their animals safe, store their food, and protect their tools and machines. Barns are like the heart of the farm, there where a lot of the action happens. Did you know that barns have been around for hundreds, even thousands of years? People have always needed a place to keep their animals and store their food. Long ago, barns were made from whatever materials people could find nearby, like wood, stone, or even mud and straw. In the past, barns were often built by hand. Families and neighbors would come together to help build a barn, and it could take many days or even weeks to finish. Sometimes, there would be a big celebration called a barn raising, where everyone in the community would help out. It was hard work, but also a lot of fun. Today, barns are still built, but now we have machines and special tools to help. Some barns are made from metal or other strong materials, so they can last a long time. Barns have many different uses on a farm. Let's talk about some of the most important ones. One of the main jobs of a barn is to give animals a safe and comfortable place to live. Animals like cows, horses, sheep, goats, pigs, and chickens all need shelter from the weather. When it's raining, snowing, or very hot outside, animals can go inside the barn to stay dry and cool. Barns protect animals from storms, wind, and even from wild animals that might want to bother them. Inside the barn, animals can rest, eat, and sleep without worrying about what's happening outside. Farmers grow a lot of food, not just for people, but also for their animals. Barns are the perfect place to store hay, straw, grain, and other kinds of animal food. Hay is dried grass that cows, horses, and sheep love to eat. Straw is used for bedding, so animals have a soft place to lie down. Some barns have big lofts, which are like upstairs rooms, where farmers can keep extra hay and straw. This way, there's always enough food for the animals, even in the winter when it's too cold to grow new grass. Farms need lots of tools and machines to work properly. Tractors, plows, rakes, and shovels all need a safe place to stay when they're not being used. Barns are great for storing these things so they don't get rusty or broken by the weather. Some barns have special rooms or corners just for tools. Farmers like to keep everything organized so they can find what they need quickly. Did you know that some barns have special rooms for different jobs? For example, a dairy barn has a room for milking cows. There might be a chicken coop inside, the barn for hens to lay their eggs. Some barns even have a place for baby animals to be born, called a birthing stall. Every barn is a little bit different, depending on what the farmer needs. There are many different types of barns, and each one has a special job. Let's learn about some of the most common kinds. A dairy barn is where cows are milked. These barns are usually very clean and have special stalls for each cow. There are machines that help farmers collect the milk, and sometimes there's even a big tank to keep the milk cold until it's ready to go to the store. A horse barn, or stable, is made just for horses. Horses have their own stalls, which are like bedrooms, and there's usually a place to keep saddles, brushes, and other horse gear. Horses love to have a cozy place to sleep after a long day running in the fields. A chicken coop is a small barn, just for chickens. Chickens need a safe place to lay their eggs and sleep at night. The coop keeps them safe from foxes, raccoons, and other animals that might want to steal their eggs. See you next time for more fun and learning. Bye-bye.